For the absolute nobody that's watching right now, first pull I'm going to do, it's going to be more of a passive setup. Drop it down fairly deep. It's not really deep here. Set the drag real low so the fish can easily pull on it. Stick it as far back into this thing as I can. It's a little slippery over here. Now I'm just going to let that dangle. And then we're just going to pick up where we left off on the other one. Using a penis lure and a worm, if you can see that. Hello to the one person that's watching. I just got here. Just closer. Snag. Let's sit there for a second. All right, that's a lot better. I'm at the same lake as my girlfriend and I were yesterday, but a different spot. Yeah, I keep getting stuck on a weed down there. So I gotta be tactical with my depth. Okay. So as deep as I want to go for that. That rod over there, the one that's weaved into the chair, has a more of a passive setup on it right now. Where the fish will just snag the bait, the run off with it. The drag's set real low, so it's not going to pull the pole into the water. No, I just started fishing. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. I got a few different things I can try over here. Problem is the bottom part of this is kind of weedy. So you gotta be really careful with how deep down you go with the treble hook, because it's gonna get caught. I've already gotten caught twice, but yeah. All right. You're a Red Wings fan, or do you just not care for hockey like some people do there? Well, I mean, actually, no. Yeah, Detroit's hockey town. What am I saying? I'm dumb. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, our safe is our ice is mostly safe. Worst case scenario, I'll just switch spots. Because I know fish do hang out here. But there's a lot of lake here, and I want to try all of it at some point. UFC, mainly my Gramps, loved hockey. All right, cool. UFC. I don't know. Oh yeah, UFC fighting. My bad. I was thinking what the hell UFC was. So I was like, why can't I think of what it is? It's possible we'll have to switch spots here. UFC, mainly my Gramps, loved hockey. It's all right though. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's so slippery, I can't get traction. Wait, that one actually is ice. It looks like wet
I love how quiet it is out here doing this. Honestly, in a lot of ways, ice fishing is, you know, it's a little bit easier than, as long as you got an auger, it's a little bit easier than fishing from a canoe. In some ways. It's easier to catch fish from a canoe, but it's a lot easier to go fishing, ice fishing. I don't know. That's how I look at it. Yeah, we'll have to switch spots here pretty soon. It's pretty shallow here, so I don't have too much fishing area. I do know where Fishing Game drops the fish off at, because I happened to see the truck one day. Ah, stupid. Yeah, like I'm not down that far. I'm only maybe 10 feet, and I'm getting caught on weeds. Yeah. I was stuck. Short-lived. All right, so what we'll do is something else. Ooh. Yeah, I'm using worms right now. I'm gonna get this packed up, and then we'll switch spots, so you can see kind of roughly how I pack this shit up. I was using shrimp on the other one. Where is it? The way I put all this stuff in here changes up quite a bit. It doesn't look pretty by any means. It's not super cold today, so I'm not worried about that. Auger. I don't remember how I put this in before. Stupid. I remember now. No, I haven't caught anything. I'm switching spots right now. How's it going, everybody? The foam is there for insulating yourself from the ground. So that way your joints don't hurt so bad. And you don't freeze to the ice. And that's not fun. So you close your bait with a bunch of liquid up like I am right now. It's a whole bunch of salmon eggs. Salmon, shrimp, salmon eggs, and bait. Put that there. That there. There. side, whatever. Take a look at the chats here in 1 second. Try not to hook yourself like I just did. Gloves on, and now we're off. That's pretty easy, isn't it? I gotta hold this with without a glove. Okay. Good morning, my neighbors. I'm hoping to catch rainbow trout and Arctic char. Mostly char. Sorry I haven't looked at it in a while. Beautiful day here in Anchorage, Alaska. It's kind of warm, unfortunately, because I want it to be cold. But there's people out fishing, so it's nice. I just happen to know of a spot that during the summer, it's always bumping. Pretty much. There's almost always fish there. So, we'll see. Plus, I'm looking for certain signs of where they dump the fish in when they stock it. Because when they stock these fish, there was already ice on the lake in October. And they cut holes in the ice to have to stock it. So usually you'll find a spot. I'm changing spots right now. Give me a minute. Yeah, I'm not in an area for pike right here. That'll be cool though. There were pike in this lake at one point, but they eradicated them. We're almost to the spot. Okay. I see it. It's a nice day out. Make sure I didn't drop anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep, I'm good. Okay, there are people that ice fish over here, but not very many. Good. Big old crack in the ice. Y'all want some crack? winter fish. Well, I think winter pike. Well, pike are ambush animals. So you need a lot of movement to get them to bite. I'm pretty sure. Somebody had a snow hut. Okay. They dump the fish off. That's where the truck goes in. It's gated off between two properties. So that means these fish should be hanging out around here somewhere. Not all of them, but hopefully some of them. I just want to take a look at the holes real quick. I don't really see a cut spot for them. But there's nobody else fishing nearby. So I'm gonna try. I'm trying to think of how far I was casting away on my canoe. Yeah, try like over this way. I'm really particular with the spot I'm fishing. I'm fishing for Arctic char and rainbow trout. If hello. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let's take the stuff back out of the sled. I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can because I forgot my battery in the car, my external battery for my phone, and yeah, so my battery's gonna run out pretty soon. So let's get this going. Choke. That's easy, isn't it? The walking is like the rowing. And this is the casting part, I guess. Take a little scoop of some kind. I'm not super worried about getting all the little bits of ice because I don't want it to be a really slippery hole. Shut up. set up a chair. I've caught a lot of fish here, so like in this little area. So I know there's fish that hang out here. I just want to see how deep it is. Let's see how deep this hole is. Still going. It's still going. Okay. You just want to be able to pull this off the line real easy. And just put it into the chair. I'm going to be using eggs, worms, shrimp. Shrimp soaked in eggs. And a combination of lures and bait. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I don't like the side. I don't like the line to be touching the sides of the hole because then it's gonna freeze to it. And if a fish bites it and it's real cold, it's just gonna shear the line. Oh wow, it's still going. Just ganging out on the lake today. Yeah, pretty much. I guess I'm the one-man gang. Nah, I'm not putting the rod in the cup holder. This is better. Well, I have one that's moving around not at all, and I'll just adjust the depth, and then I got one that moves around, you know, a bit. I'm still transitioning from soft water to hard water fishing. There's a little bit of a transition period for me because I'm stupid. Yeah, I have a job too. I'm just off today. And if it was later in the day, I'd probably be drinking beer, but not as much as my girlfriend did yesterday. Oh boy. She was okay though. She was a bit stumbly. This was Starvin when we all... That might have been me imagining things. I'm not sure. I might have had a bite there, but I think I might have been dozing, like, you know, daydreaming. Well, we didn't really have a snowstorm. I definitely haven't noticed one. I'm gonna say here it might be close to 30 feet deep. Um, yeah, I don't have the money for a sonar. Plus, this is kind of fun. What I might do is maybe drill a bunch of holes. Like, there we go. Drill a bunch of holes that way towards the gate. Just see what happens. I'm not sure. Yeah, the other one's got like this has a treble hook on it, and the other one has a circle hook on it. Well, it's like a sort of like a circle hook. I don't remember exactly what it's called, like a BKK or some shit, or HK, I don't know. Kale hook on it. I have no clue what it's called. I was probably like beating right around the bush to what it's actually called, like I normally would be. Are you back? Yep, I am out back. I am back for char today. We'll see what happens. Thing is, I gotta find just the right spot. It could just be this. It could just be the spinner itself, the spoon itself. I'll probably just have to change that, but that's okay. What's the weather like? Right now, it's pretty warm. It's about 34 degrees. I'm also being kind of quiet because I'm listening to the ice, just in case I'm about to get like absolutely wrecked. But that's okay. There's another, like if I don't catch anything here, there's another spot that I know of that's a little bit closer to the car. Oh, I'm not taking up too much battery. There we go. Now you guys can see it. How much ice? It's about a foot, 10 inches to a foot. It's not super thick right now. I know I didn't get a bite. I was just jigging it up and down. Okay. There's somebody on their property over there. Looking for a different type of spinner on here. I have something different. I'm just gonna find it. There it is. There's 3 of these bitches in there. So I was looking at my other rod. hoping, I think I got an idea of some maybe make this something work a little bit better in my favor, but I don't have the right shit, so it's fine. I'll just keep it hidden for now. Until maybe I head back to my car and charge my phone again. These little pieces of foam that I brought, this is mainly what you use them for. Let's say you got like a stick across the hole and you didn't want it to freeze. Put that on there. It'll somewhat insulate the hole to help it not freeze. You can also use these if you wanted to kneel down on the ice without yourself freezing to the ice. Great insulation. It's quite comfortable. It dries out really easily. It doesn't hold on to water. Not really. I'm still gonna let that shrimp sit there. Not gonna do anything with that yet. You didn't word that very well, Dabo. I know you're bored, sorry. Give me 1 second. Just trying not to hurt myself. What I'm gonna do with this, I'm gonna take some of these old nasty frozen salmon eggs. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Take these old nasty frozen salmon eggs that I got on here. I don't need all of these, I'm just gonna just stick whatever on there. Attract something to me that I know is gonna eat this, which is char and trout. I'm just letting it sink all the way down to the bottom. No, I haven't caught anything yet, but I'm trying. How's it going, Shepherd? The temperature out here is about 34 degrees. It's not super cold. The ice is still good. I'm not worried about it. Pour some of this juice in there. Oh, man. Mm. 34 is not that cold. That's actually pretty warm here. What you after? I'm after Arctic char, primarily. I practiced that the other day. It was miserable. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. I've got shit over here, man. Yeah, they're all really in the salmon family. Yeah, we're having a pretty warm spell, but we're also really close to the ocean. So it's going to be fairly warm in Anchorage. One second. I'll let that sit for a minute. Well, this has been pretty unfruitful so far. Shit. They're about to plow that little road over there. I have a feeling they're in the they might just be in the very middle of this fucking lake. Never actually fished in the middle of it. There's an eagle watching me, so that's good. It's been raining. Yeah, it actually rained. Yeah, wait. Oh, fuck around. You know, bro, I've been at what was it? I'm at Sand Lake, bro. Yeah, I hope I do too, man. I want some big fish out of here. They got some big fish in this lake. They've been in here for like a month, so they're acclimated now. It's possible they're just not interested. I'm not exactly sure why. I didn't look at the bar. The cool thing about this is you don't even have to take it out of here. Just throw off a bit, drop. Yeah, nobody's really fishing in the middle. Oh. Alright, cool. Sorry, there's people walking by. I'm just being considerate. I do know of another lake that's nearby that's smaller, but I've gotten a lot of bites over there. And I kind of know, every time I go there, I've gotten a bite. And it has the same fish. But the problem is the reception there is terrible. Like it's dog shit reception. But it's not far, it's really not far away. And over on that lake, you guys are a lot more likely to see a moose, which would be cool. I still got bait on there. These fish just not wanting this. Bitch. Really, it's the first fishing you've seen? I know I'm not the first one, that's for sure. It's really nice that people actually come out to watch. Yeah, that's another one actually. They got there's Jewel Lake too. Summertime fishing in there sucks. I don't know what it is about fishing in Jewel Lake in summertime, but it fucking sucks. Whenever I go there, I can never catch a fish during the summer. But if it's wintertime, I can catch fish sometimes. Oh, bite. Come on. Come on. Damn it. Bite it harder. Yeah, there's a fish. That's not a big fish. Ooh. Okay, it's a little rainbow. Not bad. Let me get it off the hook here real quick. I'm not keeping this. That's too small. Oh, I really got it in there. Yeah. The dangers of using treble hooks. No. Stop twisting. I almost got it out. Hold on. That was pretty tiny. That's really tiny. Whatever. It's a fish. Bye-bye. It had a lot of life in it. Just swam right away. Oh. I have a bite on this one too. The line moved. I had a bite. Yeah, I had a bite. That bait's gone. Luckily, I didn't move too soon. Yeah, if you guys are curious what type of hook I'm using, I've used these hooks a lot, so I know they work really well. This thing. It's kind of hard to see it, maybe. But yeah. That kind of hook, whatever that is. Sorry if you couldn't see it very well. But I want to catch more fish while they're here. That way I can prove that I'm not just some retard on a lake, even though I am. just gonna use the same piece of bait on this one, whatever. A little bit of maybe like egg chum might have done it. That's okay. West coast of Scotland. Shit. Hello from Florida. Hello from Alaska. Sorry about that. I'm just make sure I'm dropping this all the way to the bottom. Big whales, catfish. No, we don't have catfish here. Oh, okay, my bad. I wasn't looking at the name, I was just looking at the comment. Okay, what I should do, actually, is turn the camera around. Face it that way. Yeah. That way I can read that way I can read everything. And I can hopefully watch both poles at the same time. That'd be sick. I want to go pike fishing really bad. All right, thanks, Santa. Just a little bit closer. Big flies for, yeah, only one. One little tiny one. I barely noticed it was there. I wish I was going for pike right now, but I gotta drive an hour to do that. I thought I felt something knock up against it, but I'm not too sure. "67 centimeters." Six, seven. Stupid. They would definitely terrorize anything they think they can eat. That's why I like pike fishing. Yeah. Plus, like, you know, it's kind of a hard fish to get rid of. Most of the time they resort to poisoning the lakes that they're in to fully get rid of them, or they electrocute the lakes. Electrocution is much better than poisoning. I'm moving some stuff around to make this a little bit more convenient for myself. You never caught a fish bigger than a pound? Okay. Well, where do you live? Like what state or country do you live in, Santa? Might have just been that one super hungry fish. I don't know. Okay. Do you ever try fishing topwater? I'm trying to put my knees on a good spot. Yeah, I'm using some eggs today. I caught one fish on eggs in a spinner earlier. I think I got a bite on shrimp too. Because the shrimp was gone and the line moved. Dropping it back down. Takes a good 30 seconds for it to drop all the way down. Yes, please. Yes, please, ghosts. Listen to ghosts. All hail ghosts. The ice is like about 10 inches to a foot thick. I'm not, I wasn't getting a bite. I'm just trying to jig it. Speaking of jigging it. My girlfriend was getting bites with this, I think, yesterday. Trying to find a different lure to put onto this. Tasty looking crunchy food on your page. Hey, thanks, man. I want to make more cooking videos, but nobody wants to watch them. And like, I don't know about like SEO like keyword search research and all that shit. I need someone to help me like learn that. Like just sit there with me and like show me exactly what I'm doing. But yeah, thanks, Doug. I appreciate that. I've got a lot of good recipes on there. It's just I'm not good at editing videos or presenting them, or not too much in general outside of fish, honestly. Marindo Salvasamido. I'm not saying that again. Hello. It's nice to see what others do. Yeah. It's really cool to me, honestly. It's always cool to see, like, same day of the week, but what? But like you'll see somebody on the other side of the planet that has a whole different agenda, and you're just like, what the fuck are you doing that for? Why are you fishing in snow? I don't know what accent or place I was supposed to be from. Living the dream life much? Here and there, yeah. Here and there. 6, 7. How you doing? How you doing, Marin? Marin? Dropping it back down again. Let's see if I... Oh, cool. Thanks, Max. I will do my very best to keep my language to a safe level. Oh. Come on. Fuck. I just said I'm sorry. I'm so dumb. Yeah, I've caught one fish. Oh, there was a fish on there. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a... Damn. Okay. Well, I got a secret sauce now, so I'm not worried about changing anything. That caught me by surprise. Perfect. What I'm gonna do, anybody watching will get exclusive information right meow. I had a really good bite and then I lost it because I wasn't prepared. I'm gonna use fresh uncured salmon eggs, well frozen. And I'm just gonna smear them on there. And whatever sticks on the hook sticks on the hook. Kind of. I'll try and get Try not to stab yourself because you might not have an immune system like mine where I'm kind of immune to a lot of infections involving fish. Not immune to it, but I've got a resistance to it. Sorry, I'm just trying to weed that on there. Surprised my phone hasn't died yet. Yeah, just a big old clump of eggs. So I can attract fish to me. And boink. The knot kind of gets stuck on there. I'm in Anchorage, Alaska. Вас спасибо. Вас здравствуйте. Piece of nylon stocking. Yeah, I don't have any nylon. I have a bait. I have the egg sacs, but I don't feel like using that with this because I'm partially trying to attract fish to me, and I don't want to have to keep retying that stupid stuff. That stuff's a pain in the ass when you got to do it a number of times. Atlanta, Georgia. What's going on? I caught one fish and I lost one. I got the other one was a little bit bigger. Yeah, I caught one so far, but it was tiny. I'm keeping all the big fish I'm legally allowed to keep. It was a small rainbow trout. It was still kind of a juvenile, but it was a nice fish. It was definitely a diploid, so it had all of its genes. It had all of its genes. It wasn't a hybrid of any kind. Oh, I guess they're not plowing. They're putting some other shit over there. Close my tackle box. One thing I have a habit of doing is I can't hold a rod tip still enough to where I can't really tell if I'm getting a bite sometimes. So what I'll do is I'll rest it on my tackle box and then I just reel like that. But I have to go real slow or else it doesn't really work. No, they're stocked fish. but that was one that had all of its genes still. It was a diploid, not a triploid. So it had 2 chromosomes, not 3. Okay, this is about the depth I was at before, within 10 feet. So they might be further up, not down. Nothing's biting on the other one yet. It'd be nice if I had some beer. Okay, I still got it on there. Big old clump of it. A dog barking at me. How you doing, Ehab? Smeal. I don't know how to smell. I don't know how to pronounce that. I always try. You can't blame me for having an American tongue. I mean, you know, I was born here. How you doing, Marlon? Marlon Cookson. What's happening? Just hanging out. 69 viewers watching. Nice. Beautiful day out. It's foggy on the other side over there. Show that to you. It looks nice. It's all foggy over there. It's probably going to snow, I would say, tonight or tomorrow. I don't think I had a bite. I'm going to adjust the depth on the other one. Just leave that there for right now. Yeah, I've caught one fish and I've lost one. A modmus. A mess of a mod. Pretty confident I haven't had a bite on that yet. Well, I'm not still fishing. Well, yeah, I am still fishing, but yeah, I've caught one fish. I know the fish are over here. I'm it's up in the green somewhere. I'm using a different type of line that I've never used before until now. Well, not now, but this season. And unless it gets too cold, I'm liking it quite a bit. I've been fishing today for a little over an hour. Drop it to the end of red. Flip. No, it's not really cold. It's 34 degrees Fahrenheit right now, and that's not cold for Alaska. I'm getting kind of hot in my Arctic sea right now. The bottoms of my feet are a little cold, but that's because they're all like directly on ice. Yeah, I hope it picks up too. I want to catch a big fish. I want to catch a big char or big trout so that way you guys can look at it and then not release it. I don't have my bonker with me, so normally what a lot of people do up here ice fishing is they'll let the fish freeze on the ice alive, or they'll pop the gills and let it freeze on the ice. But the problem with doing that is I have an eagle that's watching me right now. It's about 200 feet away. So if I were to keep a fish on the ice, I would have to, it's not gonna freeze like immediately. It's not cold enough for that right now. But yeah, I'd have to cover it up with something. Basically, kill the fish and then flip my sled over. Kill the fish, take everything out of the sled, and flip it over. You guys are awesome, you know that? It's pretty cool to me that people actually come out here and join me for fishing. It doesn't get much better than that. You know, it's I think it's cool that people will come fishing with me on the internet. Even if I am pretty boring at times. Do I ever touch the water? Oh yeah, I touch the water. Right now it's 34 degrees, but it's also warmed up quite a bit. It's not super cold right now. Yeah, it's not really cold. It's yeah. It's a nice temp. I'm really hoping something just tries to yank my my rod into the water. Negative 34 Celsius? No, 34 degrees above 0 Fahrenheit. 34 degrees in freedom units. So just above freezing. But the ice itself, it was 0 Fahrenheit like a week or two ago. The ice itself is like yeah, I want to say the ice by itself is about 10, 12 inches thick. And this is called fun. Yeah. Especially since I know there's fish below me and I've already caught one. Kids being kids. You are correct, T-Man. I'm from these parts. I ain't originally from these parts, but I've been accepted by the community. Can you leave the fishing rod stands and go for ice skating? Yeah, if I wanted to. But the thing about Alaskan law is that in order for you to have 2 rods in the water, they have to be closely monitored because they don't want people losing fish or forgetting their rods or getting rods pulled into the water and then, you know, decay and then over time polluting the water possibly. Oh yeah, I can go fish almost all I want. Not all the time. I wish I could. I'm not at that point yet. I'd like to be able to. I'd only be able to do that with your subscription. And you know, watch all my videos, support my channel in any which way you can. No, Arizona, the only ice is in the freezer. No, like imagine fishing from a canoe, but it's less work. Yeah, I'll show you the area a little bit because I gotta keep an eye on my stuff. Okay. This lake is in the middle of a neighborhood, but it's like really cloudy and overcast, so it's probably gonna snow here pretty soon. Oh, there's 2 eagles up there now. I'll zoom it in for you. Yeah. There they are. America. That's something different to look at while I'm waiting for a fish. I just heard some random yelling in the background. Hey, Jessica. Oh yeah. Like if I had my limit on fish, or if I had a really tiny one that I gut hooked and I didn't want it, I'll walk over to him, whistle a couple of times, real loud pitch, and I'll just throw it to him. And once they get their fish, they'll leave you alone. Well, once both of them get their fish, they'll leave you alone. They won't stare at you as much anymore. They'll go back. Sorry, I was listening to the ice. They'll go back up to their perch. I don't necessarily know if that's illegal, but you know, I'm doing it out of respect for the animal. This is a very starving time of year. See what I did there? And food's hard to come by for them, so I'm just helping them out. I'm helping out the greatest bird in America, pretty much. Unless I can find one that tastes way better than goose or duck, then I might make an exception. It's wonderful. I don't have any. They're quite far away, by the way. I don't have any fish. I don't have any good. I didn't keep the one fish that I caught. Let's put it that way. How you doing? I caught one small one, and then I had a couple of bites, and I just missed it because it kind of caught me off guard.
The eagle's kind of waiting for you to be successful.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's exactly what I was just saying. Have a good one, man. Democracy. Man, I hope so. That'd be sick. I mean, if my channel gets big and I'm making a good income from this, I can do this even more often. Hell, I can go on really crazy adventures if I could. I can do some some fishing trips, like some outdoor boys type of shit, but my way. That way we'll have a lot more fun, and maybe not you know, maybe not have as many chances of dying, but whatever. Speaking from Arizona, how do you stay warm out there? I'm wearing an Arctic suit. Like if you're outside, hold on a second. Whenever I go ice fishing, I always bring gloves, balaclava or something to cover my head, maybe some type of goggles depending on what I'm doing. Insulated boots that have waterproofing on the bottom. I said gloves already. And this thing is rated up to negative 30 degrees. I got a lot of big ass pockets. And yeah, just try not to get yourself too wet and you'll be fine. And wear a couple pairs of socks. Thick socks. Socks that are so thick you gotta spell with 2 C's. As long as you can fit them in there. If I had a gun, I'd have it on me, but I don't. I'm not really worried about it because we're also in the middle of a neighborhood. No wet farts? No, not right now. I haven't had any cheese. How's the weather in Maine? Dude, even people in Alaska request Maine lobster. Well, they're coming from Canadian boats, but it's all the same shit. They're the same animal. Maybe the water composition is a little bit different, but that's it. Maybe handling. Low of 10. Oh. Right now it's colder there than it is here in Anchorage. Tonight we've got like a low of, I want to say like 25 or something like that. Stupid. It needs to get colder. I don't know. This is the area that they're at last time. Hi there, I hope you're doing well. I wanted to follow up on a question I asked earlier. Nice. What's the question you're asking, preacher? The only two things I don't talk about on my channel are politics and religion. On targeting rainbow trout and Arctic char. Hello. So far I've gotten only like 2 or 3 good bites. I was in Alaska several years ago and from Fairbanks up to Anchorage and saw Mount Denali as a bill beautiful. I guess you don't see that too often. I haven't gone up to Fairbanks yet. I've seen Denali quite a few times. That shit's beautiful. I don't get out very much besides when I go fishing. Right now it's 12:13 p.m. Surprised my phone's lasted this long. Shit, I was hoping I'd get. Man, that sucks. I was hoping I'd get more fish. Okay. squeeze and adjust the bait. That way it's more milk comes out of it, hopefully. The milk is the scent. Yeah. $23.13. Damn, where are you at? User VW, user VW something. We're at the bottom right now. Oh. Yeah, you can get bored sometimes. But like when you enjoy nature, it's kind of hard to get bored. Reels real slow. I can't wait to get some safe ice. I'm surprised you guys don't have any safe ice in northern Utah yet. I thought it got cold as shit over there. Or is it just windy? Starting to hurt my knees doing that. Okay. Here's a good lure I've caught a bunch of fish on. Second chance this over. Oh man, my knees hurt a little bit. Chair. Not sure why I wasn't using it. Whatever. I'm changing the thing right now. Plus, I have a live worm. Just wrap it onto the hook. There you go. Yeah, it's a black and yellow spinner that I've caught a lot of trout on. I've caught a couple of pike on this lure. Works good. Doesn't sink very fast, but that's okay. I'm just gonna leave my other one. Yeah, I've gotten one fish. I got one decent bite. Well, yeah, one decent bite. I caught one small fish. Yeah, it's been okay. The ice is still about a 8-10 inches thick. Do you want to take the boy fishing after school? At least we know the auger works. Yay. We got more than enough poles. He can only manage one at a time. Do I like fishing? Of course I like fishing. I wouldn't be doing this all the time if I didn't. I wouldn't spend the money on an ice auger if I didn't like fishing. Yeah, I caught one fish earlier. It was really small. But yeah, hi honey. Sorry I didn't see the first time you said hi. It's about the depth I was at last time. Yeah, just one little one right now. Are you living the dream of... Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely stoked on life. I mean, things aren't perfect, but whatever. Kind of just boinging it along. Not originally, no. But I wish I was from here. That'd be sick. The fishing's okay. I might have to change spots here fairly soon. A couple of fish that were over here kind of disappeared. And also my phone's gonna be going dead fairly soon, so I'm gonna I might go from one lake to another that also has char, but we'll see. Too bad. I thought you would like a good story. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, sorry about that. Wow, the cloud cover is pretty thick now. Well, the fog cover. I thought I had something wrapped around my pole. A little weird. The ice has started forming here by me just a couple weeks here in Montana. Wow. I didn't realize Alaska was that far ahead of a lot of people. Well, my part of Alaska. I don't know about Wasilla. Up there, the ice is probably a lot thicker because it's colder up there. I'm on Sand Lake in Anchorage, Alaska. Sand Lake. Yeah, ice fishing is so nice. In a lot of ways, it's actually less work than fishing from a canoe. I guess just, I don't know, changing spots is a little bit more work. It's give and take. It's give or take. Nah, no big char yet. I caught one small rainbow, but that's it. That's it. I'm thinking about going to a different lake that's not far from here. That way I can, fish a couple of different lakes in one day. Because this is really my only day off this week. What's up, Maxim? Maxim Horky. Kind of a weird name. You can say next. I will. Don't worry about that. I know Eagles. Fucking kid. I know Eagles. I'm trying to catch a fish for you now. I wasn't being considerate the first time. Oh, man. Hey, let's get this stream up to 60 likes, everybody. Thanks, Max. See you later. I caught one fish and I got a couple of bites, but that was about it so far. And it was at about this depth that I'm at right now. And thanks, somebody. Appreciate that. I'm in Sand Lake in Anchorage, Alaska. Bite. Come on. Yeah, there's a. Hey, char! Yay! Hey, that's not a bad sized fish either. Hold on a second. I'll show this to you. All right, finally, I caught one of these on camera. No, chill. I don't have pliers on me, do I? Fuck no, I don't. Come on. One and two. All right, cool. Now you guys get to see what one of these looks like. Come on, stop it. This one's still kind of a juvenile, but no. A little Arctic char. It's got really small scales on them. They're kind of cool, aren't they? I'd keep this, but it's just too small. Yeah, that was fun. All right, that was on a worm. Yeah, it's breathing good. I had a feeling this lure was gonna do me some good. All right, hopefully the next one that bites is actually big. Come on, get in there. I'm trying to put the hook back on. the worm back on. The worm on the hook. Yeah. Nice big clump of it on there and just drop it. That fish is probably 10 inches or so. That was a small one. These fish can get the size of small salmon pretty much. I haven't been live a lot lately. No, I've been working and just doing some other stuff. I want to be though. Problem is, I'm not really making any money from this, so I can't really prioritize it yet. I want to be able to make more videos and stuff, but that takes a lot of time, and I haven't really produced a lot of results from it. So, you know, I gotta keep my priorities in check, because I got changes coming to my life pretty soon too. I'm doing max. I just caught a char and released it. It was a little bit bigger than the first one, but you missed it. Cosa Pesci? I don't know what that is, Luca. But yeah, the channel's been really slow lately. And that's my fault. I don't really like using tip ups. That line, that rod that's over there, that's basically my tip up. Which reminds me, I need to adjust the depth. Yeah, I had a tip up once and I didn't really care for it. I didn't like it. Right now we've got anywhere between 8 inches to 1.5 feet worth of ice. So Wisconsin's still working on ice? Okay. Hey, let's get 60 likes. I'd use a better tripod for this because I want to be able to give you a top-down view of the hole, but I can't find a certain piece to one of my tripods to make it work properly. So I got to resort to this one. How you doing, Norwegian? I don't speak any Norwegian. Fishing YouTubers. I don't really watch a lot of fishing YouTubers, honestly. I just go fishing and I sell fish for a living and I cut a lot of fish at work. But I've always enjoyed seafood and fishing my entire life. I'm in Alaska. I love food. So this isn't just a fishing channel. This is also a food channel. But I haven't gotten to do a lot of food because people don't want to watch them. Well, they're not. The videos aren't good enough. That's a better way to put it. How you doing, Peace? My favorite food, inside or outside of fish, because seafood is my favorite because there's so much damn variety and there's just something else that exists that you haven't tried. Man, that's a tough question. So in Alaska, catch fish, sell at restaurants. It works just like any other commercial fishery. You got to have a commercial fishing license and all the other stuff. You can't just catch fish, you can't just catch fish and sell to a fish market here. Oh. Yeah, I definitely had a bite.
Now you guys get a pretty good look at my ass.
Northwest Iowa. Yeah, thanks, man. My favorite fish to eat is called cobia. Cobai. That's by far the best fish to eat on the planet. If I had to pick a second one, it would be triggerfish. Walleye's pretty good. A lot better than perch. That's for sure. Also, like, they also have farm raised cobia, so it's very possible that you had farm raised if you had it at a restaurant, depending on where you had it. See you later, Max. I got one char earlier. One little one.
Do you give them up?
No. I gotta hit my limit first. Mississippi River is best around here for walleye. Farm raised fish isn't good. Yeah, farm raised fish is never as good as wild fish. I mean, the product that they produce for the farm raised cobia looks really nice and it's really easy to handle, but the flavor is just not the same. Drift all over the hole. Mr. Country. Country, what's up? It's kind of boring now, but it's okay. I still got some charge on my phone. Hey, let's get this stream up to 70 likes before my phone dies. Hopefully I can catch another fish before then. That'd be sick. Drop it to the bottom again. Can you guys see the color change in my line? How it's blue and then it goes to red? I can't see it. I don't know if you guys can. Come on, fishy, 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 fishy. Just reeling it up real slow. It's getting real foggy now. Can you hear the birds chirping? Yeah. I also have to charge my phone here pretty soon. So that way I can take a break and warm my hands back up and everything else. I might just take the shortcut back to the car actually. I've already caught I've caught 2 fish in this spot. It's the only spot I've gotten a bite in so far. A few bites. I've gotten bites on both rods. On shrimp and on worms and on eggs. Yeah, I have lures on right now, mostly spinners. Well, I have a lure on this one. I don't have a lure on the other one. Well, it's not that I want to move. Is eventually I need to charge my phone. Hey, let's get this stream up to 69 likes. Okay, now hopefully I'm in a strike zone right now. Because I've always gotten the bites in the same spot. No, we don't have wax worms here. We have earthworms, red wigglers, and some other types, but not wax worms, I don't think. It'd be kind of cool if I put a bobber on this to have you guys watch it, but I don't really want to. Oh, I could do that. Set the rod down and hang out for a little bit. Just see what happens. Target fish is Arctic char. I've caught one, but it wasn't big enough for me. I'm only after the big ones. Tanks only? Yes, I like tanks. Especially an enemy tank that can't stop driving in circles. That's one of my favorite tanks because then it still works. There's no size limit for most fish up here, but the catch limit is 5 per person. 5 per species and 5 in possession. So you can have a total of 5 fish, and you can have only up to 5 fish of one species, but only one of them can be over 20 inches. Anchorage, Alaska. It's really foggy over this side. All fog. Can't even see the houses over there. Yeah, it's really nice up here. This is a pretty cloudy day. The ice here is ranging between 10 inches to 1.5 feet. So, not bad. It's not super cold. It's the wind's picking up, so it's feeling more like 30, not 34. They're sold over. Yep. Yes, I said Alaska. I mean, if we have wax worms, we carry them. They carry them here, but I just never paid attention to it. I might have to switch up to eggs. Well, hold on. Let me just try and get a bite with this. Actually, no. Fuck it. Just switch. And ugh. Treat. Whoops. Completely missed the hole. Gonna pinch off a bit of this salmon egg skein that I got here. Pinch off a loaf. I'm gonna rub it onto the lure itself, kind of like wrap it around it so that way it stays on the hook. Sorry, couldn't show you that, but yeah, that's what I've used to catch a couple of fish so far. I'm targeting Arctic char, mostly, well, the big ones, but I'll take a big rainbow trout too. But I've caught 2 fish so far, 1 of each. The char was a lot bigger than the rainbow, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see if I can catch another fish before my phone dies. I'm gonna reel it real slow until I get to about where the green zone of my line is sitting on is sitting at the tip of the rod, and I'll just let it sit there for a minute. The rod. How you doing, Aller? Oh, boy. At 3%. Damn. All because I forgot my battery in the car. That's okay. Pretty sure there's a shortcut way over there. surprised you don't got ice in Ontario right now. Huh. Maybe way north. Yeah. What's going on, Ryan? How's it going, Juan? Oh, you're in Southern Ontario. Okay. Is Toronto really a hellhole? I heard Toronto's kind of a hellhole city. All right, nice. How's it going, Ferg? Damn. Hey, let's get this to 69 likes before my phone dies. Come on, I only need 2. It's got to be 69 likes, you know, because 69. Come on. Oh, one more. One more. Come on. Who's gonna be number 69? Hello, whoever that is. 71. Even better. I was there for a Christmas party Saturday night. No problems at all. All right, cool. Oh, come on. Give me a fish. Give me a fish. Give me a fish. Oh, I want one so bad. Where did that 71th like go? There you go. Yay. It's like, no, don't intentionally make it 69 likes. Come on. I just wanted to set that as a goal because it's a nice number. Thanks. Yeah, I've heard that a couple of times today. I'm just glad the ice is stable. I'm not under moving water. It's a wonderful number. Excellent number. My favorite number. I love that number. I guess that's somewhat my good impersonation of Donald Trump. My good dog shit impersonation of Donald Trump. Asu fan for life. What is that? Asu fan.